Hey friends, Kevin here, your Sacramento, Stockton area realtor and lender here with this week's weekly real estate report. Let's go right over to the chart this week and take a look at what is happening, because there's a lot happening. And I've said this before, but I'm always excited for Thursday mornings because I look at the statistics and I'm always so curious at where they're going. And they are going somewhere, that is for sure. So our median list price is continuing its climb. This week, we actually hit 600,000 as the median list price, while the median sales price is continuing its march upward. So last 2 weeks, actually, the numbers settled in at 525,000 for the median sales price. This week, projected out at 540. We'll see where that ends up, but it's still going up. In fact, I ran into somebody yesterday at the store and they're saying, "Oh man, how's real estate going, Kevin?" And I said, "Well, it's kind of crazy times right now." And he said, "Oh, I bet a lot of people are losing a lot of money. Home prices are just crashing, right?" I said, "No, nothing could be further from the truth. Home prices are actually going up." And he couldn't believe me. He's like, "There's no way." And I said, "Not that way." And inventory, of course, is continuing its fall, which I said it would for, I'm really expecting it to turn around here in the next week or two. We'll see what happens, but that's just based on what has historically happened in the past. The selling season starts. Now, what is a little interesting is that our pending sales this week did take a small dip, which probably is not indicative of anything important. It just, inventory is coming down. We had a lot of rain this past week, a lot of snow, even local here. So that kept people indoors, not out looking at homes. So I believe that's really all that happened there. Well, it's nice outside right now. Rain's coming back. So rain does have an effect. I've said it before. I'll say it again. If you want a really good deal on a home as a home buyer, I always say go out during the middle of the rainstorm. When you're in a long period of rain, nobody else is out looking. You're the only one. Hey, you can kind of write a good deal at that point. So we covered all that. Oh yeah. So it's funny. Let's tie all this together. There's so much tension happening. Something is going to have to give soon because, as I said, we've got the median list price going up. The median sales price is going up. We got inventory dropping. We got this red line here. Sales were really up last week. But let's tie this in with rates, which are continuing to climb. Now, in a nutshell, I would say rates are about 6.5, and they were exactly 6.5 last week, according to Freddie Mac. But this week they went from 6.5 to 6.65. So the question is, where are rates going to go? And is that having a real effect here? Is the mentality of most buyers, hey, even though home prices are up, let's get out there and buy because rates are continuing to go up, and it's better to lock in now at a lower rate, even though the home price may be a little higher, rather than wait for home prices to drop, which they just aren't, and get a much higher rate. So you can see there's that tension of what to do. And what is my advice? That's a tough one. I've always been kind of the school of, if now is the time for you to buy, if now is the time for you to move, then do what you need to do. However, never, ever fall into the mentality of, I'll take a high rate now on an adjustable because it's much easier and I'll refinance later. Never do that. You should only buy a home if you can take on the 30-year fixed rate payment. Anything else is just too risky. I've been through it before. A lot of you have been through it before, because what will happen is when that rate adjusts and you're thinking, well, I'll just refinance, you always need to have rates need to be better than what you refinanced at, number one. Number two, you've got to have the equity. If home prices fall, you may not have the equity. So you have to have one, you have to have the other, and you have to have good income and qualifications, which, never know what's going to happen with life. So that's my advice, 30-year fixed rate. Thank you for tuning in this week, and I hope you have a fantastic weekend. I'll see you here next week. Take care. Bye.